today's video I'm going to do my third and final tutorial in the Smashbox Full Exposure series, and this is going to be the defined look, still for the almond eyes, and I'm really excited to show you guys what this actually means. What this look basically is actually just that it's a very basic look that just defines your eyes a bit. So it's actually softer than the day look and much softer than the night look, of course. So it's just to define my eyes and to make them look awake, I guess. So it's very down to earth, but still with a little bit of a shimmer and a little bit of definition. So that's actually the defined look. Maybe a bit like the day look, but still not. So I'll show you and let's get going. I'm going to start out by priming my face with the Professional primer because I love it. Some of you asked for a review of this primer, and I can say already now that I made a review about it in my 2013 favorites because it was in that video. But basically I can say already now that it's my favorite primer. I love it. There's nothing really like it. It's just so silky and soft on the skin, and it just leaves a really nice layer on your skin, so it's really easy to apply foundation afterwards or a BB cream or whatever you use. Also, it's oil free, so it goes for every skin type, whether you've got dry skin or oily skin or combined skin. It's just an all-around really amazing primer. Then I'm taking my L'Oreal True Match foundation and I'm just going to use that. And I'm actually trying out this totally new way of applying it, where it's actually small circular motion instead of big ones. So I've heard that is supposed to be better for blending. So I'm trying out that one and let's see how it goes. That looks actually pretty good, so that's actually a good way to do it. So yeah, a little trick for you guys. Then I'm going to use my Lasting Perfection concealer from Collection, and I'm just going to brighten up my eyes. So I'm going to put a fair amount under my eyes because it really just brightens so well and it looks so pretty. And I'm also going to use my Pro Longwear concealer from MAC on my nose. I've had some minor breakouts due to my period, and luckily they're fairly easy to cover, but it just irritates me so much. Don't you know that feeling where you just feel so irritated because you've got some minor spots around your face and you're just like, get away, why are you there? I hate it because normally I have no trouble with breakouts. To set my makeup, I'm actually going to use a new product, and this is the e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder, and it looks like this. Kind of funny, but it's a mixture of different tone correcting colors that are supposed to just leave you with a nice even tone in your skin. So I'm going to use a powder brush for that, and I'm going to use this instead of actually my Studio Fix powder or any other powder. So this is actually going to be the powder today. And hopefully it will leave me with a nice even skin tone. Then it's time for contouring, and I'm going to use my NARS blush and bronzer duo, and I'm going to use these two colors, which is Laguna and Deep Throat. And I'm not going to do it too dramatic because that doesn't really suit this look. I'm going to blend this out in a moment because right now it's too harsh. So yeah, I'm just defining my face. Then I'm taking my blush brush from Real Techniques and going in with the blush. Once again, not too much, just a tiny bit to give a healthy look to your skin. Then it's time for my brows, and I'm brushing through my brows with my e.l.f. brush, wand, pencil, whatever you like to call it. And it's actually really, really good. I love this little brush. And you can get one from MAC as well, but this is just way cheaper, so this is a good alternative. And then I'm using my MAC Brow Duo palette in the color Brunette, and my 266 brush also from MAC. You must be so tired of seeing me doing my brows. I do with the same thing all the time, but seriously, it just works wonders. And I think I'm going to do a brow routine because this is just so easy and it just works almost every single time, and I just really love it. And I'm setting my brows with my Gush Definding Brow Gel as usual. Now it's time to use the Full Exposure Palette, and I am, as I said, going to do the third look, which is the defined look. So now it's time for the eyes, and I'm going to use my Smashbox Lip Primer because it's my favorite and you all know it by now. And I'm just going to blend it in with my finger. And the reason being that I'm not using a brush for this job is actually because my finger and the warmth from my finger is going to make the primer set better. That's also why when I'm blending in my primer or my face primer in the beginning, that I'm using my fingers instead of a brush, because it just warms up the product, and sometimes it's actually the way to do it. Then it's time to use my Full Exposure Palette, and I'm going to do the third and final look, which was the defined look. And the first step is to apply a light matte shade all over the lid and up to the brow bone. For that job, I'm going to use this one in the middle, which is the lightest matte shade there is, and I'm just applying that all over my lid. So as you can see, you can't really see that you've applied anything, but just leaves a nice even layer. So now it's time for the second step, and it is to sweep a light shimmer shade across the entire lid. And for that, I'm going to use this one up here because it's kind of like a golden color, which looks really, really pretty, so I want to try that. And I'm just applying it all over my lid. And then I think I'm going to take this lighter shimmer shade here and actually just going to put it in my inner tear duct area just to brighten up. So the last step is supposed to help your eyes look larger or bigger, and you do that by lining the upper lash line with a dark matte shade, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use this kind of a brush, which is actually a brow brush, but you can also use it for these tight lining things with some shadows, or you can also use it for gel eyeliners. So these are actually really, really good and handy to have because they work for multiple uses. And I'm going to use this color here. So now you might be like, does that even make a difference? But just look at that eye compared to that eye. It looks so much better, so it definitely makes a difference. And even though it doesn't say anything about it in the guide, I'm going to use this lighter brown colour, which is also a matte colour, and I'm going to line my lower lash line. Then I'm going to use my Highbrow Glow pencil from Benefit. This is my new favourite thing to do because it just looks so pretty, but I'm highlighting under my brow. And I'm also just blending it in. I love it! Then it's time to curl my lashes with my Shimmer eyelash curler. And now, because the eye makeup is actually really simple and you can't really see that I'm wearing any eyeshadow at all, then I think it's a really good idea to pack your lashes with a lot of volume and length and just a lot of mascara. And for that I'm going to use the Full Exposure Mascara from Smashbox as well. So as you can see, it just packs your lashes with so much volume and also length. I really like it. It is so good. And the really good thing about this mascara as well is that it kind of like reminds me of my Max Factor Clump Defying Mascara when it comes to the consistency and the actual formula of the foundation. It is kind of like the same formula and it kind of like smells the same as well. So I really like that because it's not too dry and it's not too wet in consistency. It's just a really nice middle thing, which I really personally love. I hate like really wet mascaras, and it feels like that it dries fairly quickly as well on the lashes, which is a really good thing because that means that it's buildable. And this is actually my lashes, as you can see, and this is only from one coat, and I think that's more than enough for this look. So yeah, I'm going to stop here, but I definitely think that you can build this one up if you feel like it, or if you're going to a party or something like that. So a really good mascara and I love it. For my lips, I'm going to use my new Burberry lipstick, and it's called Lip Mist Pink Heather number 210. And oh my god, it's so beautiful. Just look, it's a really natural lip color. It's like my lip color, only much prettier and better. So I'm going to apply that. And now it's time to highlight, and I'm going to use one of my favorites, my Soft and Gentle from MAC. Here's the finished result. I think it's so pretty, it's so wearable, and it just defines your eyes a bit. It looks very natural, and that was kind of like my goal for this look, to look very natural and to be wearable for everyone, no matter where you're going or who you are, or if you're like a teenager or you are like 80. As you can see, it just defines the eyes a bit, but not as much as the day look did. So it's just a defined eye makeup look, and then it's just really natural and really pretty. Look in my Smashbox Full Exposure Palette tutorial series. I really hope that you enjoyed the day look, the night look, and now the defined look. And I really hope that you will get a lot of use out of these tutorials. I thought they were such a great idea to do. They would give you some ideas about how to do your daily looks or night out looks, or I don't know, defined makeup looks. It was just a really good idea, I thought, and I really loved using this palette, and I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of it. Overall, all of the colors are amazing in this palette. I will say that some of the shimmers do have a bit of fallout, and that's a shame because in the pan they look really pretty, all of them, but once they get on, they're not as pigmented as you might have liked them to be. I did find that this one was actually a bit like, it had a lot of fallout and not that much color. That was a bit of a shame, but I would say all in all, I really love the palette. I think it's amazing and it's so pretty, and yeah, I'm going to get so much use out of it, and yeah, I'm very pleased with this palette, and I recommend all of you guys to go buy it if you can, and yeah, it's amazing. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that you liked this video, and if you did, please remember to once again like and subscribe to my channel, because it makes me happy, and then you can actually follow me and get the latest updates on all of my videos and what I'm doing and so on. And also make sure to follow me on my Instagram, because I post a lot of photos there as well. I really hope that you like this video, and yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye!